Okay, we're going to talk about the Ask Mikes here, but the reality is between club fitting and golf swings, we get a lot of comments and questions that are really interesting. And what's funny about it is, for me playing the game, and Brian with what he's done with club fitting, people come up and they ask you questions and they're so bizarre, but the reality is they found that someplace, whether on YouTube, that it somehow has some validity, and they're thinking about things that virtually have no validity. And actually, when they say them, it's all I can do to keep a straight face when they say them, because they're so far out there. And I've never heard it, and I've been playing golf a long time. I've been a lot of things. People show up and start asking me questions, and like I say, it's not even relevant. But anyway, so we're going to do a couple of those that we've had people ask us, and this is just kind of some fun things relative to what we get from our side of it. So we're going to start with the golf club and a couple of things that questions that Brian's had, and he's made me aware of them. So Ask Mike. So I had a question from Brian, and I actually happen to have Brian here today. And Brian, you sent me a question about the golf shaft, and you asked me if my club had enough Wobble Pop in it. So how do I test for Wobble Pop?
So the best way to do it is you put the club on the ground, make sure you keep everything stable, and you put good pressure down on the shaft, and you give it a little push like this.
Okay.
And that'll test the Wobble Pop and see if you got enough.
So how do I know if I don't have enough Wobble Pop?
Well, you'll have to hit a shot, and we'll have to see how it goes.
Okay. So I pulled a little and went a little low.
So Wobble Pop might be off just a little, but I did notice one thing. Your tee kind of went forward and is pointing that direction. So I'm going to tell you that's probably not a great shot.
Because, oh, really?
Yeah, the result of your shot's where your tee ends up.
Oh, I never thought about that.
So why don't you try another one here? Let's see if we can get a better shot.
So the Wobble Pop could have been okay, but my tee trajectory and spin was off.
Correct.
Okay, so I got to make the tee. Where would I like the tee to go?
If the tee flies straight back, you know you hit a good shot. It doesn't really matter where the ball goes. It's where the tee
goes. Oh, okay. So I've tested my Wobble Pop.
Man, it's still flying to the right just a little bit.
Right. Well, so the tee's flying to the right. Is there anything in particular I should do to get the tee to come back?
Well, we might have to get you a shaft that's got a little different Wobble Pop to it.
Okay. Or maybe I can change my angle of approach. So let's see. So, okay, I'm trying to get, so the tee's got to go back. Now I hit that pretty well, but uh-oh.
Well, that one went way forward. Oh no.
So what do I do if I can't control my tee?
Well, we got to work on some different issues.
Right.
So we got to see if the club faces, ball went pretty straight, but to have a perfect shot, Wobble Pop's got to be good, tee's got to fly back.
Okay, I'm going to try it one more time. So maybe I should try it first. Maybe I should just try to, oh, see, now that's no good. So should we start? So what we should start with then is just a tee and see if I can hit the tee.
Well, that's closer.
That was better.
That's a lot closer.
Now, does it matter when it comes in, does it matter the angle the tee's on?
I don't think so. It's more the direction the tee flies.
Okay, all right. So we're going to try it one more time. I'm going to see if I can first get a feel
I think if you have a little sharper angle of attack.
No, that didn't do it. No. So, folks, first of all, from what Brian, he's been fitting clubs along, this Wobble Pop, now I did it wrong the first time because I tried to test my Wobble Pop this way, and I was pushing totally wrong. So if I'm correct, it's got to be here, stabilize.
Even pressure and a twist.
Even pressure and a twist, and that gives you the best determination of
if it's
how
got
much
good Wobble Pop.
Good Wobble Pop. So once you know you have the right Wobble Pop, then you got to work on where your tee goes, because that is really important. Where your tee flies after you hit the ball, probably more important than where the ball goes. So work on your tee trajectory and your tee dispersion, because that's going to really benefit your swing. These are actual questions, folks.
This has happened, folks.
This has happened.